knot is not a tangle, by Daniel Nayeri, illustrations by Vesper Stamper. Here's something to remember. Even a rug can be a precious thing. Grandma wakes me up early in the morning, before the sun or the rooster awake, but not before Grandpa. She pours hot tea while I spread clotted cream on flatbread and drizzle it with honey. We eat together on the old rug. It's fraying now. She tells me that she made the rug many years ago with her grandma, and now it's our turn. We take breakfast to Grandpa out in the field, where he's tending to his sheep. He puts his hand on my cheek. He gives us wool that he sheared. I say to Grandma, our rug will be the best rug in the world. She says, if we give our best, then it will be good enough. Grandpa says, it will be our best rug at least. We wash the wool, we card it to straighten the tangles, we spin it on a spindle. All this takes weeks, but in my memory, it's one long, wonderful day. We dye the wool with indigo, madder, and larkspur to make deep navy blue, dark dusty red, and warm sandy gold. The wool is heavy and wet. We dip the bundles twice to make them darker or a mix of colors. I say to Grandma, why aren't the colors perfect? She says, look at this green. Some parts are more blue and some more yellow, just like in a field. Before we can start, we must draw our design on graph paper. In our city of Isfahan, the popular designs look like tiles or gardens in a palace. Every place has a style and a story. This is how we make it perfect, I say. This is how we make it with care, she says. My favorite is the Tree of Life from Kermeshah. So in my memory, she draws that. I add a sheep for my grandpa. My grandma shows me the parts on our old family rug. Corner ornaments, pendants, borders, field, central medallion. She says, sometimes weavers follow the template, and sometimes they make a picture over the entire thing. Both ways are beautiful. We look at our old rug. It is faded, but Grandma says its heart is full of all the memories of all the meals we've shared on it. The first time I held you was on this rug, she tells me, so that your parents could eat dinner and rest. She takes me down the uneven stairs to the basement where she keeps her loom. Her father made it for her out of a mulberry tree. It's bent in places and bowed like a hunched over old man. Grandma shows me the warps, the lines of thread that stretch up, and the wefts, the lines of woven across that hold the knots in place. She takes the thread in her hand and says, watch carefully. Grandma uses a hook to make a knot that curls around the warps. She weaves so fast, I can't see it at first. Then I try. It's hard to get right. Remember, she says, a knot is not a tangle. It must be perfect, I say, as much as we can make it so. The knotted threads curl up and to the right in the Persian style. After a row is finished, Grandma uses a comb to press the wefts down and keep them tight. A fancy Persian rug can have 1,000 knots in every square inch. I say, let's do the most knots ever. My grandma says, if we do, it will take too long and cost too much to ever sit on. She tells me, everything has a purpose, even old and faded things. This rug will be just right to eat on. But once there was a rug made for a king. The leaves were embedded with emeralds, the flower petals were rubies and garnets, the clouds had pearls woven in, and the sky had sapphires. It must have been perfect, I say. She says, it was right for its purpose to welcome the people into the king's palace. I watch my grandma weave leaves on a tree. She makes them shimmer with white thread, not emeralds, but beautiful. I take my turn. My fingers are too clumsy. It's all wrong, and I don't like it. We take a break for tea. We do the rest together. Midway, she pulls out one knot. But it won't be perfect, I say. This is the Persian flaw, she says. Nothing in this world is perfect, and nothing should pretend to be. It's our job to only make knots out of the tangles. As she goes, she uses scissors to shave down the knots, and the picture emerges. When it's finished, she gives me a hug. Her hands are tired. We have to wash it to set the colors. I do this part to give her hands rest. Pick up the old frayed rug and set our new one in its place. But now I don't want to throw away the old one, so we put it in the basement beneath the hunched over mulberry loom. It feels just right to have it there. A Persian rug is an imperfect thing, but its purpose is to make a precious memory.